Brothers and sisters, do you know the date of your baptism? If you don't, I encourage you to find out, remember it, and celebrate it each year. When we were baptised, we were admitted to the Christian community, and each of us took on all the dignity and responsibility that entails. Baptism made us sons and daughters of God and called us to service in the community of the church and to evangelise the world. Baptism imposed a duty on each of us, a duty of serving others. In one sense, this is our first vocation, to be one of the baptised. St. Paul reminds us in baptism we've died with Christ in order that we might rise to new life with Him. As your bishop, I share with you my deep conviction and belief that the Lord continues to call people to follow Him in a particular way. Today, just as Christ called His apostles to be His companions, He also calls you to be close to Him. In the Christian vocation, God calls some to married life, some to consecrated life, some to the single life, and some to ordained life and ministry as deacons or priests. Our vocation is first and foremost to be like Jesus, to imitate Him, to be Christ-like, to be holy, to have a heart like His, to love the things He loves and desires, to reject the things He rejects. To be Christ-like involves loving like Christ, caring like Christ, thinking like Him, perceiving things with His eyes and having His mind. It means to be understanding, compassionate and merciful like Jesus Christ. I encourage you in your prayer to listen deeply to the voice of the Spirit and how God is leading you and calling you in your life. Often God speaks to us through other people and in the events of our lives. Listen, be alert, be attentive. How is God present in your life, speaking to you, calling you? In his message for Vocation Sunday this year, our Holy Father Francis encourages young people especially not to be afraid if God is calling you. Pope Francis reminds us that God calls us in love and calls us to find life to the full. Do not be afraid. We live in a world and in a society that can sometimes encourage us simply to seek a life of comfort and ease. It was Pope Benedict XVI who said to the youth of the world offers you comfort, but you were not made for comfort. You were made for greatness. I encourage the youth and young adults of our diocese to listen deeply to God's call and strive to live by all that is good and true and beautiful. We give thanks to God for those who respond every day to their baptismal call, to those who are deeply committed to their marriage and family life, and to those who live the consecrated life. I make special mention of thanks to God for the 9 men who are preparing for the ordained priesthood, and for the 5 men who are preparing for the diaconate. Please continue to pray for them, and know that always I am praying for you. God bless you.